Hello, subscribers and return viewers, and indeed hello to new subscribers and new viewers. I am your host, Stevie G, and today is Monday, and on Mondays I usually show you what I have in my Beatles music collection across different formats: CDs, vinyl, standard vinyl, and 180 grams vinyl. But today we are going through the Digipack, which is this collection here. I have just completed this collection over the last week, and I'm very happy with what I have gathered here. And we shall go through the collection, and we will start off with the from the bottom of the pile. I kind of let's put them back this way and go in this order, and we go from Please Please Me straight through and to Rubber Soul and beyond. And so I got this in the post. I got it from eBay, and I got it at a good price. It was £8. This is the first album, very important album. That's the track list. You can pause it there. What's your favorite track from Please Please Me? I quite like most of them, and I was kind of I didn't listen to this album until about a few years ago, and I kind of listened to it properly this year, and I was quite surprised and enjoyed all of it. And I have no really favorite song because I like most of them. So all the Beatles songs, most of the Beatles songs are my favorite Beatles songs, except Maxwell's Silver Hammer. There's the little booklets. There are lovely little booklets in these CDs, and I enjoy looking at the pictures more so than reading. That's my dyslexic brain kind of resisting the typos. We won't go through all of them. What we'll do in the future is I will do individual videos on these, and we will go through the booklets in the individual videos. This is one of my favorite albums with the Beatles and Beatles for Sale. I quite like those. At the moment, I'll just show you the booklet that it's there, and we can go in more detail when I go through them individually. There's the little inlay card, which is that over there. And so I think these CDs originally were in this box set here, and I think I could be wrong. You can tell me in the comments that this box set wasn't very popular for some reason. I don't know why. I could be saying that that's wrong. This information could be wrong, but they were kind of then sold separately from the box set, and I'm really enjoying the whole set. It's a fantastic set. There's the inner sleeve here, and they're all on the party phone labels. And again, I'll go more in depth when I go through these individually. I'll show you the CD and all that sort of stuff like that. There's the first soundtrack. It's A Hard Day's Night. I do have an Italian pressing of this on standard vinyl, and it's all in orange, and it's quite wonderful. Make a good t-shirt. And again, I'll just show you the front and back of most of them. I'm going to go back to that one in a sec with the Beatles, because there's a nice photo in there. I like that one. You often see that photoshopped, and you have Godzilla chasing after the Beatles, which I think is kind of funny. Hold on now. I do want to go back to that photograph. Hold on. There's one photograph I forgot to show. and it's local photo, the Somerset photograph of the Beatles, and I think it's in the back of this. Yeah, I opened it up correctly. That's the Beatles in Weston-super-Mare, 1963. I've walked here many times when I used to do my art college course, and yeah, we walked in the footsteps of the Fab Four in Weston-super-Mare. They did a gig here in Weston in 1963. They stayed in Weston for a week, and they played in the Odeon Cinema. And there's a local place called the Beatles Rock, and that's in that. That's what I almost forgot that photograph. But that's what that's about. This is about. And now we go for Beatles for sale. Oh, sorry, I didn't go over this. Enough. Here's the track list. Hard Day's Night, If I Fall, and I Love Her, Tell Me Why, I'll Cry Instead, When I Get Home, and I'll Be Back. And fantastic album. I think that's the first album where they wrote all the songs together rather than doing covers. This is after that album, and they went back to doing the covers. I quite like this album and with the Beatles. There's the CD there, in there. I picked most of them up on eBay, some in record shops, and one or two on Discogs, which I kind of forget to use. I tend to just forget about it. I tend to just look on Amazon and eBay. And I got with the Beatles on Discogs, and what I'm noticing is when you're buying collections like this on eBay, at the start of the collection, most of the prices are about £3, standard price. And then as you get near the end of the collection, the prices go up. The UK sellers start to disappear off eBay. And then you notice you're only seeing sellers from Australia and America. And I just find that very, very strange. So this is a rather fun film. A little bit like the Monkeys TV show. But yeah. Again, we'll go through this properly when I'll go through them individually. And I can give more of a review of the albums then as well. But they're all, I listened to most of them. Some I haven't listened to. My favourite one so far is Revolver and the first two albums. But again, I'm spoiled for choice really. Rubber Soul. Some wonderful pictures. I kind of think this set is kind of very compatible with the Agostoni set. And I'm kind of collecting those as well. And I have about 4 of the albums, the vinyl albums from the Agostoni set. Rubber Soul. And we have Revolver. An absolutely fantastic album. I just listened to it. And it sounds really, really good and crystal clear on this CD. Much better. These are much better than the 80s CDs. So I would avoid getting them ones, except if you can get them on the mono. That's the only decent ones on the mono, are those ones. So yeah, Revolver is an absolute classic. And I highly, highly recommend Revolver. I haven't got Revolver on vinyl yet, and I know there's very good things about the Revolver box set, which has the stereo and the mono mix on vinyl. So I probably will get that in time. This is good as well, but the ultimate one of this is the 50th anniversary edition. And that is just a fantastic CD to get. So is the 180 grams. Then we have the stickers. Yeah. So I think that's John's Sergeant Pepper uniform. I know I said this before, I must get Frank Zappa's We're Only In It For The Money album and do a cover comparison. I actually met one of the mothers. That was Jimmy Carr Black in Watford. He was with a Beatles tribute band, I think, who were doing Frank Zappa songs. And they were in the Cavern in Liverpool, and they were doing some gigs around Ireland, and we went along to see them. And he put on a great show. So yeah, I met the drummer out of Frank Zappa's band, who did their parody of Beatles' Sgt. Pepper. So there we go. This is Magical Mystery Tour. I did a full video on this, so you can look back on my videos and see all of the Magical Mystery Tour. This is the only one that has a kind of odd sort of sound. It's not as bright as the other ones. It's kind of probably Capitol. When Beatles had a record contract, they had a contract with Capitol and not EMI or Party Phone. Bought this one on eBay. Digipack. And somebody has written on it. So if you're watching, there's your birthday wishes. So I listened to it last night on the headphones. I'll be doing a Disappointing Mia Wallace video with the White Album and Elvis Country and Love Letters Digipack this Friday, so stay tuned for that. This was the newest one I bought. I bought this for 10 quid. I didn't think it was worth 10 quid. Since that, I got the others for less than that price. Again, it's funny when you're collecting a set, they mysteriously put up the price as you near the end of your collection. And then a few weeks after you have collected everything, the prices go back down again. There's the yellow sub. I wasn't too fond of George Martin's bits and pieces there on the headphones. I kind of said, what am I listening to? I'll give him another, another look at. Here's Abbey Road. Now, I might be changing my mind on Abbey Road. I have it on vinyl. I bought it on vinyl. And Maxwell's Silver Hammer is still out. That's still just a god-awful song. It's like Andy Summers in The Police. He has a song called Mother. And Maxwell's Silver Hammer and that song are kind of... and Pink Floyd's Sergeant Clegg, they're all in the same kind of level. And they're just awful. And I'll try and put this back in. But what this might suffer from is if I listen to this on LP, this kind of just all flows in together, and it doesn't. For me, it doesn't work. But it might flow better on an LP rather than a CD. So we'll give that a chance on the LP, and if I still feel the same way, I'll definitely let you know. We're almost coming to the end. If you stuck out this long, why, thank you very much. This is Let It Be. I picked this up in Bristol, in the British Heart Foundation charity shop in Bristol for 50p. I was very happy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I much prefer Let It Be Naked. And I would love if Let It Be Naked would be in a digipack format. That would be cool. John Lennon's data jokes. I think I said it before, I'm going to repeat myself. In Abbey Road, I think Paul McCartney enjoyed pressing the self-destruct button with Maxwell's silver hammer. And I think in Let It Be, John Lennon enjoyed pressing the self-destruct button with all the kind of silly jokes. So that's my theory on those two albums. And then the last one, we have Past Masters. And it's a double album. I picked this up for £1. Another great find. Wonderful photograph. And the CD quality is absolutely fantastic. And again, I'll go through it individually. Lots of excuses to make Beatles videos by going through them individually. So this is another great charity shop find. Like, imagine picking up these two albums for less than £2. And you'll see them on eBay for when you're nearing the end of buying your collection. They're £22. So that's my thoughts on the matter. But yeah, I have that's the Digipack series. An excellent collection of albums in stereo. I highly recommend them. I'll give them, as much as I moan and groan about Let It Be and Abbey Road, I'll give everything here 1,000%. And if you pick these up on eBay, Amazon, less so, Discogs, and when you're out and about record hunting in charity shops and record shops, and you see them for a good deal, pick them up. They're well worth having in your collection. There are 13 albums, and they're just absolutely fantastic. So Stevie G highly recommends all the Beatles albums on CD, in stereo, in the digipack format. If you've stuck out till the end of this video, why, thank you very much. You have been a fantastic audience. There's a link in the description box for if you want to buy me a coffee, please do so. And we will talk to you again in the next video.